on my own startup, which is fail. Basically, I need help in the Upwork, right? I try 2 3 times the Upwork and I send a lot of proposal to the clients, but I didn't get any uh reply from them.
The first thing is consistency. You need to be consistent, and success is not going to come in day one. Let's start with your background, what you do, and what type of help do you need from me.
Okay, so 2 3 years ago, I start Flutter. Before that, I worked on web development using a stack basically, and after that, now I'm doing Flutter. But I work a lot with startups. Yeah, on my own startup, it is failed. On which I focus on school management system to get airport demand answer website, but it not work. So now I am also working for a business which working in our local area to transfer the petrols and diesels.
So you are already working on this profession, but you are not working in Flutter anymore.
No, no, I'm working here. I'm just making app for thing where they just doing all their accounting work, like all the customer data and their data, everything.
Okay, so this is a full-time job.
No, this is not a full time, but 2 3 hours a day.
So this is like a part-time job,
Yeah.
on office or remotely.
No, I'm doing it remotely.
Okay. Okay. So what type of help do you need from me?
Basically, I need help in the Upwork, right? I tried 2 3 times the Upwork and I sent a lot of proposals to the clients, but I didn't get any uh, reply from them. So I don't know how to get the client on Upwork.
Okay. So when was the last time you tried on Upwork?
I think a lot of time ago, I think 6 months ago, or more than 6 months.
Okay. See, that's your first mistake that you stopped. That's your first mistake because the more you spend time here, the more you learn from your mistake. So in the last 6 months, if you continued sending proposals, you would learn a lot. Like, okay, maybe I am sending my proposals wrong. Maybe I need to do something else. Maybe then you'd watch tutorial on YouTube, more tutorial on YouTube. So that's the first thing is consistency. You need to be consistent, and success is not going to come in day one. If you look at me when I started in 2017, uh, I think I after few days I got my first work, but then maybe 6 months, 7 months passed, but I didn't get anything. But I didn't lose hope. I continued. I continued to try. And if you ask anyone who is succeeded in this field, they will say the same thing. You need to be consistent. You cannot just live because you tried it few times and it didn't work. So you should not do that. Okay. Next thing. Yeah. Do you want to say something?
I want to say that in the last 6 months, I just worked on the two projects, three projects, sorry. One is my own startup, on which I worked for 3 months and which failed. And after that, I work on two apps, right? The one app is Islamic app for the client, and the second one, with that one, their client was a reference based. My friend just referred me to him, and then I worked for him. And the another one was a power system, but then they discontinued that project after some time.
So what is it? What was your startup? What was your startup and why did it fail?
The main reason of that is a one-man show. At that time, I don't know how to do work as a team to make anything successful. And now I realize the mistakes. So the main failure is that I just one person am doing development and visiting the schools and also testing the apps. So I can't reach to everything. So that's the main reason of the failure.
So I think you can still continue working on your startup. You just need more people on your team, right?
Yeah, of course. But uh, I think I need to some time for that to find a good team and also uh, refresh myself.
Exactly. So when I think we developers are not good at marketing, most of us are not. So we need someone who is not a programmer, but he actually focuses on marketing. And I also have that same problem, by the way. So I always avoid the projects that I cannot do marketing. I mean, I only do projects that doesn't need any marketing, or maybe I can just run some Facebook ads or Play Store ads, and then I will get just some users, and that will be enough for me. I just work on those type of projects. For example, I'll give you an example. I as When I started my Flutter journey, I made my first step, which was Quran learning app. Okay, so the app has a premium feature, and if anyone, the user can use it for free, but if they want to access that premium feature, they have to pay for this. If I do marketing, for example social media marketing, that's fine, but I don't need a separate marketer for that. I can just run an ad on maybe Facebook or Play Store, and then I'll just get people, uh user. So my suggestion to you is, if you want to work on startup and you want to work alone, then choose projects like this where you can just handle things on your own, and projects that doesn't need many marketing. All right, let's get back to your Upwork talk. So so you said you kind of built 2 or 3 projects. When you send your proposal to clients, what type of clients do you choose? Do you just look at the client? Okay, he has 5 stars, so I'll just send a proposal. Or do you think the easy jobs that I only can do, even if the client is bad, even if he has a bad rating, I'll send proposal anyway? What type of method do you follow?
For the first time, I don't have the complete knowledge. Uh, but I just send proposal to everyone. But after some time, I realized that a lot of the clients' work are not as fake, I think. So then I choose those whose payment is verified and those who work with some developers.
Right. So, should I call you a beginner in Flutter or intermediate?
Intermediate. I can do a lot of things right now. I can work on a lot of things. I can make any type of app. So I have 2.5 year experience. That's why.
Right. So, did you ever work on subscription payment? For example, subscription on Stripe. Did you ever work on that?
No, I didn't work on that.
Okay. So, did you work on Google Cloud Function?
Yes, Google Functions. I use sending mails to the users. I use that for like,
Right. So you used it in Flutter app.
yeah, of course.
Okay. So, did you work on Superbase database?
On Superbase, I didn't work, but no, that is on my list to practice that.
Right. And you can also work on API based work, right? So, if the developer know API. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I should not call you beginner, but maybe mid-level, right? So you still have to apply for the beginner level job, because in your Upwork, you don't have any reviews. Do you have any reviews in Upwork?
No, I don't
Okay.
have.
So you should apply for the beginner level jobs because you don't have any ratings. So why would client give you job, right? Only the clients who has low budget and he's just looking for someone who will take little amount of money and do it for him. So you should hunt for those type of jobs and things that are easier to do, so you can quickly do it and get some reviews. Do you know what I mean? I will share my screen with you, and I'll um, guide some. I'll go through some jobs and guide you right now. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
All right. So the first thing I'm going to go do is search for Flutter.
Okay.
Okay, I can see this one, but the client is from Pakistan. I
Good.
I should say this, that you should avoid Asian clients. Asian clients, any clients, Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, any clients, Asian clients, you should avoid, because usually they will make you work a lot, but when it comes to payment, they will delay or maybe leave you a bad review. You know how Asian basically have the mindset. So I would say go for the European clients like this one, Italy. But
Okay.
but look at this client. He spent 300K plus, which is a lot. That means he is never going to hire you because he is very professional. He only works with people that has reviews or proven experience in their profile. You know what I mean? Yeah, so he spent a lot, so we avoid him, obviously. Okay. This client, I'm not sure if this is a European country, but he also spent a lot. We're not going to apply here. Maybe this one. Switzerland spent only 1K plus. All right. So the proposal, you have to look at the proposal. Only 5 to 10 people sent their proposal so far. All right. If I go to this one, it has 50 plus proposal. So if you apply here, out of 50 plus people, there is a good chance client is never going to see a proposal. It doesn't matter how much your profile is good. It doesn't matter. He is not going to look at your proposal. So only send proposal to these jobs which has like 5 to 10, maybe 10 to 15 or things like that. So what you can do, after you search, you come here and you filter it. Less than 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 15. Now it only shows me uh, those proposal jobs. All right. So India, avoid. Vietnam, avoid maybe. This one is from Canada and his budget is 300 and he spent like 2K plus. This is a good chance for us. It seems like a good fit. But this job is not for Flutter. It looks like it's from maybe native iOS. So wait a minute. No. He says it can be done in Flutter. He's fine with that. Okay. Now he is asking for meta app events. I'm not sure what that is, but let's assume that this is something you can do. All right. Let's assume that you did all this and this is something you can do easily. So then you apply, and when you apply, I'll give you some basics of how to send a proposal. What people do, they just come here and they write all these details. Hi, my name is this and that. Okay, I have this many experience, maybe 5 years or 3 years experience. Avoid this. Client is not interested how many years of experience do you have or what your name is. Client, he doesn't care. He just needs to know, can you do his job or not. All right. So the first line is important, because when he sees the proposal of maybe 10 plus people, he's only going to see the first line of each people and maybe click on some of them, not all of them. Uh, think think like, if you are a client, what would you do? Would you just click on all the proposals? No, you would not. Obviously, there's one that looks good to you. All right. So what should you do? Do you have a portfolio website?
Uh,
You know,
yes, but that, yeah, I have, but that is in React, not in the Flutter.
that's fine. That's totally fine. For example, this is my portfolio site. It's made in free website builder. I'm not even using a custom domain. That is fine because the idea is I just want to show the client that I have done this and that, and I can do your job too. So this is my portfolio site, and the first thing I did in my local job, I got a recognition. I became best employee of the month. So I showed it at first because that's important. That's the first impression. So when the client sees this, oh, he was good. He became best employee of the month. That's good. All right. Then payment method. Payment method is something that is really hard to implement. So I wanted to add that to the top. So that also creates a good impression to the client. Then I show the latest project that I have done, a nice screenshot. Okay, the screenshot has to be really nice. Look at this screenshot. It doesn't have any colorful background or anything. It just looks like a mobile screen. 1, 2, 3, maximum 3. Don't use too much, maximum 3. And the best screenshot, the complex layouts that you have done. This screenshot easily shows the client that I have worked on a social media type application, which is really complex to do. And behind this screen is a chat screen. Okay, so I have worked with chatting as well. And this is another screen which is about the profile. I wrote the name of that project, a little bit description, and where that project is located. So if your app is in Play Store, add the Play Store link here. Maybe add a button saying go to Play Store or see the app, something like that. Then add the link of Play Store. Like, so if you have live project, client will be even more happy at that. Okay, so he knows how to publish app to Play Store and App Store. He knows that, and he worked on live application. That's good. And just like that, you show all your best projects one by one. Okay, no more fancy details. Nothing unnecessary. Just what I can do, what I did do, just to impress the client. I never wrote I have this many years of experience. I have this and that. And that's unnecessary. So like that, the screenshot has to be really good and not too much details. The image needs to speak for itself. Do you understand? The image. First thing people look at is the image, not the text. So the image has to be really good looking. You may need to maybe
show them that they done a lot of work.
Sorry.
I need to show to the client that I done a lot of projects
Right.
here. I work on a project.
So you have worked on maybe three projects, for example. So that's okay.
Yeah.
Just show 3 projects here. That's fine. All right. So I have done a lot. So I have showed a lot. But over time, you add more here. The more you do, the more you add right here. And that's how it goes. And then I have done about me section, just a little bit details about me and where I work so far. Just some little bit details and then a contact. That's it. So you need to have a portfolio website like that so that you can add it in your proposal. All right.
Yeah, but
So the first line, what is the first line should be? You need to read these and what is the client looking for? So the client is saying, I want Meta app events and iOS tracking, Meta SDK setup. So if you have worked on a similar projects, that's the first thing you need to mention right here in the first line. So you can say, hi, John or something, whatever his name is. If you cannot see his name, you won't have to write the name. I have worked.
my name is Muhammad Harsh.
No, you should not write your name. That's unnecessary. I was talking about client's name. You know the client's name. Sometimes you will know the client's name. If they invite you to your inbox, then their name will be shown. Then it's important that you mention his name. All right. In project like this, job post like this, you won't be able to see their name, so you don't have to write the name. I have worked on similar projects. If you worked on similar projects, that's good. Then client will be able to believe you that, okay, he have done something similar like this, so he can do this for me as well. I have worked on similar project like this. Here is the link. Here's the link, and you add the link. Okay. So if you have the link, that's fine. If you don't have the link, then your message will be different. Hi. Um. For example, he is asking for meta app events. Meta app events iOS tracking. So you should be able to say that I have worked with meta app events and iOS tracking. Because if you didn't work, then well, this proposal is not for you. This job is not for you. I have worked with meta app events and iOS tracking, and this is where I have done. You need to mention your project. This is where I have done, and how you have handled it. You need to mention that. All right. You need to measure on that, handle that, and how you will handle the client's project. All right. See what I'm writing. So these are the points you need to mention. You have worked with this, either this or something similar, and you handle this this way, and how you will handle the client's project. Really short, maybe maximum 3 or 4 lines, maybe 5 lines. That's it. And in the end, you will say, if you are interested, we can do a quick call and discuss further. This line is important. Line is important. If you have the ability to talk to client, then your work is 60% done. If the client comes to the meeting, then you have to do the other 40%. You have to convince him. You have to listen to his story, what he wants, and then you need to convince him that, okay, fine, we can do it this way, and this way. All right. So this is the basic. Obviously, you can learn more about it. You can do some study, maybe watch many tutorial on YouTube. There are lots of tutorials. So this is the basic of how you send the proposal. So you have a lot of work to do. You need to make a site, good portfolio site. You need to learn how to make a nice cover letter. And I have also told you that you need to filter out jobs and not apply in every jobs. Do some small work that is easier to do. Get some reviews in your profile. Then over time, it will be, inshallah, will be okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so how much time it will take if I start the Upwork from now, consistent? So maybe month or 2 months like that, or soon.
Do you mean how much time until you get your first project?
Because
There is no guarantee or anything. It may take you 1 month, 2 months, maybe 6 months. I cannot guarantee you anything, but I can say that if you become consistent, if you keep working and not lose hope, then it will work. And by the way, Upwork is not your only option. You have other marketplace too, and you have LinkedIn too to get clients. So don't think that Upwork is my only option and I have to get clients from here. No, you have many options. So you need to try all of them.
yeah, so
And
you can get the claims from the LinkedIn too.
yes, that's possible. Yes, because in LinkedIn you have the company CEOs, the HR. You have all these people on LinkedIn.
Okay.
So you need to do work, and you also need to show off on LinkedIn, and you need to get connected with the HR and CEO of the companies. Target small companies, because big companies will not be interested in you. All right.
Okay. Yeah. So I need to start from the small, right?
Right.
Mm. Okay, so that's a lot for me. I think I need to start first and be consistent,
Exactly.
and then it will decide that I get or not the client and how much time it take.
You have to keep going. It's if you give up, then everything you did was for nothing.
Mm.
So, if you have any other question.
No, but I think I understand your strategy that how to get the client, like how to.
Yeah, right. So position, you see, this is the basic. Obviously, there are a lot of things you still need to learn. Like, um, you have. I mean, I have just given you the small details on what to do and how to do, and there are other strategies that you can follow. But obviously, that is not going to be possible to be uh, told in one meeting. It takes time. Okay, it takes time.
Okay, so that's looked for now.
Right. So you have a lot to get started right now.
Yeah, and you are doing just Upwork or what on job?
No, I'm working with clients from Upwork, Fiverr, and sometimes I get clients from outside too.
And you able to or you are just like
So I do have a team, a small team.
okay, yeah, okay. I think we you have anything to tell me or we just finished everything?
I think you already have a lot to get started, so I should not give you more information because you will then lose everything. What did you say? What did you say about that? I forgot. So I think that's it for now. Right.
Okay, okay then Ahmad, and thank you for your one-on-one meeting. So
Okay.
thanks about.
Okay. Bye.